NFL Network's got a marathon of some great all-time games. First one we're going to be reliving tonight is the double doink. The only reason why the Eagles even made the playoffs that year is because the Bears beat the Vikings in Week 17. I totally forgot about that. Roquan. Such a monster, man.
With 21 seconds left in the half. He is firing.
Oh, ho, 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 ho. Yo. That's the fun thing about reliving those games. Like, there's no way you remember that play happening. And that's crazy. Malcolm Jenkins talking. Jordan Howard. Man, nostalgia here is crazy. Cody Parkey earlier in the year having 4 doinks in one game. We all should have known what was coming later in this one. This is all the same game you're watching. 2, 3, 4. Everyone remembers what happened to the Bears here, but let's talk about this. 4th and goal, season on the line, and Nick Foles rolls out and throws a dime to Golden Tate to take the lead. And now it's Parky's turn. No pressure. It's just your season. Malcolm Jenkins, man. Screaming out there. Here we go. Aim for the bullseye. Aim for the wrong target. 1, 2. Down go the Bears. Sorry, Burns. Oh, I already know I'm going to fall asleep tonight watching these games. Chiefs, Colts, the wild card. Lions, Cowboys. That game was crazy, too. Chiefs, Rams. I'm probably going to wake up randomly right around here in the middle of the 1992 wild card Frank Reich comeback. Or during the 2002 wild card game between the Giants and Niners. And I can confirm that's exactly what happened. I woke up to the crowd screaming during the Frank Reich comeback. Went up, went to my room.
You're such an asshole. Was that the April Fool's joke? Was that your April Fool's to me?
Yes. It also was by request, and it was a Packers fan who requested this, but someone in my comments told me that I needed to open the show with that video. I made it because I was rewatching it and I thought it could be a decent video. That's the only reason. But then someone in the comments was like, you should open Burns and Berman with this. So then I was like, no, that's a good idea.
I hate you.
Yeah, no.
I hate him.
Episode 77 of Burns and Berman.
Yeah. Did you see my April Fool's video today?
Something about the Steelers.
Yeah, I'm a Steelers fan now. So fuck you. Yeah, that's a bigger
fuck you. Fuck the Steelers.
Yeah, that's a bigger fuck you to you. But dude, not gonna lie, I'm having a day so far. Not gonna lie.
Right.
Dude, I get waken up at 7 in.the morning at home because my neighbor, who is very nice and they're good people. We've known them since like I was born, right? They're getting like an extension on their house. So I get woken up at 7 in.the morning to drills, hammers, everything, literally on the other side of my wall.
Nice.
So that wasn't fun. But then I get up and then I came to school. And now, just chilled watching the Cubs game. And fuck you guys talking about the Cubs, dude. Do you forget that the Pirates are in our division? They are not finishing last in the NL Central. They're probably going to win the NL Central.
The Orioles are going to win the World Series, except for yesterday.
Yeah. Dude, I've been watching, and that's been a ton of fun. Easter was good.
That dude in the Jesus costume has appeared at multiple Ravens games. I've seen him at Ravens games.
Really?
That guy that went viral yesterday at the Orioles game? I don't know if you saw that.
No, I don't know if I did.
There was a guy in a Jesus costume who went to the Orioles game, and it blew up. But I've seen that guy in the Jesus costume at multiple Ravens games. So that was funny to see that he's also an Orioles fan.
Dude, I went to my favorite place at home ever this morning. It's this Italian market. The size of the place is maybe like the size of an average living room. And it is awesome. They got a full deli in there. They got a freezer with like ready to go foods. They got everything in there. I went and got some food and everything. It was great. It was awesome. And I was very happy with that. The tiredness is just starting to hit me right now, but we got to talk about a lot, dude.
I'm telling you, if you're not watching this game tonight, I don't know what to tell you. This game is.
Yeah, that is gonna be
I'm so excited for this game. Like, I actually am.
That's not the only one either.
No, that's very true.
Yeah, you got
one after it's gonna be good too. But no, I'm legitimately excited to watch this game. And here's the Packers fan, by the way. This was not an idea, by the way. This was completely this guy's fault.
You suck. You both suck. But
we have to talk about something that sounds like an April Fool's joke, but is not.
Yes, I was waiting for you to bring this up. Okay.
DJ Burns is getting legitimate NFL interest.
Yeah.
I don't know about you. I'm actually not surprised by this.
No,
this
I'm
didn't
not
surprise me at all. The first time I watched him play, I said this guy could be an offensive tackle.
Yeah, and he definitely could, dude. He's huge. He's versatile. He can move.
Very athletic.
He's huge.
Yeah, it's not like you were to take the guy in round 3, but I mean, again, the example I use is Jordan Mailata, a professional rugby player who did not know the rules of football until they just convinced him to become an NFL player. The Eagles take a chance on him in the 7th round. Fast forward a couple years, he's one of the best tackles in the NFL. Yep. Now, a lot of that has to do with a guy like Jeff Stoutland, who is an unbelievable offensive line coach. And you would need someone like that. We also don't know if he even would want to do this.
This is definitely the biggest part of it, dude. His footwork.
Like this makes sense. And it didn't surprise me to see that this is real.
Yeah. No, dude, I think that any team, you know what, you could pick him up, and you know where else you could run him, dude. You could run one of those trick plays so easily with him. He could be the fridge, dude. He could be the fridge 2.0. He could jump over that offensive line. He could get some air. He can just truck somebody over. I'm all in, dude. I'm all in. I absolutely love this guy. I love him.
How can you not?
You can't, dude. He's just his personality.
I texted this to you last night. I want to be his friend.
Yeah. His personality is so awesome.
Oh, we're going to get to UConn, Francis. Don't worry.
He's always just messing around, having a good time, and that's just what he does. Yeah. And speaking of March Madness in general, my bracket dreams have officially been crushed.
If UConn beats Bama, my bracket will have more points than you.
Literally, my whole Final Four got eliminated in the span of 24 hours.
You went from being in the 99.6 percentile to going over 4 on your Final Four teams.
My Final Four.
That's unbelievable.
It was a sad fall from grace.
That's actually insane, though.
Yeah.
Like your bracket was doing that well, and then just bang, 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 all of them are gone.
Yep. That's how it usually goes, man. And Illinois was the most crushing one of them all.
Yeah.
That was so depressing.
I don't even know. I mean, what the fuck are you going to do about that one? I mean,
dude, if they kept it a close game and they lost, I would have been happy. But
that was
a run. And you know what the craziest part is? You know what the craziest part is? Is Illinois, they got every shot that they wanted. They were getting every shot that they wanted. In the first half, they missed 10 layups in the first half. 10 layups. Huh?
They couldn't stop UConn, though, at all.
Well, yeah, once the second half started, they couldn't. But, dude, you missed 10 layups and you're only down by 5 at halftime. You had a shot in that game.
They should have. Charles Barkley said it. They should have been winning at halftime.
Yeah, they should have. And then
they should have had the lead.
And then they just lost everything. I
mean, all that to say, what UConn has done in the last 2 years is the best 2-year run in the history of March Madness ever.
I'd say so.
There has never been a team that has dominated 2 years in a row the way. I'm going to read to you the March Madness scores for UConn over the last 2 years.
I saw the graphic during the Illinois game.
I mean, this is their March Madness game since last year. 87-63 win, 70-55 win, 88-65 win, 82-54 win, 72-59 win, 76-59 win. That's last year. This year, 91-52 win, 78-58 win, 82-52 win, 77-52 win. This is not against this is not like against like irrelevant teams. This is in March Madness, supposed to be the most unpredictable tournament in sports.
Yep.
And they are just rolling. I mean, the closest one of those games is 13 points. Quality fidget. I love those things. As
My mom
as the representative ADHD kid, that is a very high quality fidget.
What about?
I'm not as much of a fan of those.
I don't know. My mom got it for me, and I've just
those aren't as good. Those are good.
Yeah,
I like those. Yeah, you probably are. I mean, if UConn beats Bama, you clinch it. This kid.
Yeah. No, dude, it just fucking it just like you see UConn's run. I do agree with you that, dude, it was crazy. But it just sucks at the same time.
Yeah.
It sucks so much. Like, as you said, the whole point of March Madness is it's supposed to be random. It's not supposed to be you go into the fucking tournament and every single person in the world picked UConn to win, and they just go in there and they win.
They were the consensus favorite and outperformed expectations.
Yeah, it sucks.
That's insane.
Oh, it is insane, but
they were the consensus favorite, and they've been better than we expected.
Like last year was pretty cool. Seeing fucking FAU and San Diego State, that was pretty sweet. In the Final Four, that was nuts.
I'm not gonna lie. I think this has been a great tournament.
No, it has been. It has been. I think that DJ Burns himself made it 10 times better.
I agree.
Just we have the underdog story in the Final Four.
Yes. And seeing Zach Edey and Purdue finally make it is cool.
No, it's not. Fuck Zach Edey. He is such a piece of shit. I can't. You know what? He's a great player. He's the greatest player in college basketball right now. But he is just so grueling to watch him play, Josh. It's so boring. It's so boring. And this isn't even because of Illinois or anything. It's just, dude, it is so annoying. I just can't stand it, man. I can't stand it. Do you think that he can make it in the NBA?
Not as a star, but absolutely in the league. He can absolutely be a role player.
Yeah, that's what I think too.
He won't be like a stud, but do I think he can give a team minutes and be productive? Absolutely.
I want to see like Giannis just absolutely bully him in the NBA. That would be really cool.
But like, that's not what you want him to be. Just give him. He can be good. He can be a
dude, with DJ Burns, that makes a lot of sense. That literally makes a lot of sense for him to be an NFL player. I mean, he just has the perfect build.
The first time I saw him, the first time I watched him play, I said that guy's an offensive tackle playing basketball. And
yeah,
I mean, these coaches, if you develop him, he can become a guy. Look at what happened to a guy like Jordan Mailata. And now,
yeah,
it doesn't always happen like that.
It's a lot more similar to football than basketball is to football.
Right, but hey, Antonio Gates, Julius Peppers, Mo Alley Cox, even.
Yeah, like, I'll play basketball.
And I'm putting in Mo Alley Cox as an example because I'm not saying the guy needs to be a star.
Yeah, no, he doesn't have to be a star. As long as he's just content.
That's a great example of a guy who didn't play football, went to the NFL, and he's not a star or anything, but he's been in the NFL for a while now.
Yeah. No, I think that could work too. And I think that he would be stupid to not even just like let it pique his interest. I mean, even if he just makes it on some team's practice squad and he tries to work his way onto there.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe the guy falls in love with it. He would be a fan favorite on any team the second he walked into the building.
Easily.
Yeah. They would go nuts for him.
Easily.
That would be so sick, dude, seeing him out there on the NFL field. Because, dude, he used to be a lot skinnier. He was a skinny guy his first year of college. Well, he's also been in college for a pretty damn long time, which I figured out.
Anthony Edwards is younger than him.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. He's an old dude.
Yeah, he's 23.
He is, because he's not making it anywhere in the league. He's not going to the NBA. No way. He won't even make the G League, honestly. Well, he could make a G League team.
No,
but
he's not. Yeah.
No, probably not. Even that. Maybe somewhere overseas, just be like, oh, come and see DJ Burns play.
That 100%.
Yeah. Dude, he can dish the ball like nobody's business.
Reminds me of Jokic.
Yeah, no, he's literally Jokic, just huge, just way bigger.
Yeah.
Which is wild to say.
You know, not as good.
But, no, that's actually crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, Duke lost, obviously, to NC State. I don't really hate Duke that much. A lot of people
Oh,
hate Duke.
remember, I'm a Maryland fan. Like, Maryland hasn't been it's been well over a decade since Maryland has left the ACC. Maryland's been in the Big Ten for as long as I've been a sports fan. Maryland has been in the Big Ten.
Yeah.
But despite that, and despite the fact that I couldn't tell you the last time, or even if Maryland has played Duke since leaving the ACC, but if you ask any Maryland fan who their least favorite team is, everyone says Duke still. It's still like, I guarantee you Duke couldn't care less about Maryland. Maryland fans
I don't care. They only care about
Duke.
They only care about North Carolina. That's
Right.
it. That's it. They could give a shit less about anybody else. But no, I've never really I don't hate Duke that much.
Like, I'm well aware that like the rivalry's dead, considering I don't even know if they have played since they left the ACC, and it's been forever since they were in there. And my entire generation does not know a Maryland Terrapins ACC team.
Now, I
But
mean,
we still all know that we hate Duke.
yeah. Now, the only thing about Duke is I do understand the stereotype where it's like people being fans of them, even though they have no correlation to the school whatsoever. That is the same exact thing here, except it's all Notre Dame or Michigan fans. They like everybody.
Notre Dame.
Everybody in Chicago is either a Notre Dame or a Michigan fan.
Hmm.
With no reason to it at all. They just are.
We're all Maryland fans.
That's just how it is.
It's the only team here. Maryland's the only team like anywhere near here that's relevant.
Yeah. I mean, I like Illinois. I like Northwestern too. And then obviously my school, Illinois State. And I always got my
literally no other relevant team near here that's close enough.
I'm a Big Ten fan except for Zach Edey and Michigan, basically. Like if it was any other Big Ten team, I'd be rooting for them to win it all. If it was like Wisconsin, if it was if it was Maryland, if it was Penn State, yeah.
There's a lot of Penn State fans near here too. Yeah. That's the other team. A lot of Penn State fans near here.
Yeah. Anybody except for Zach Edey and Michigan. That's it. And that's the way it should be. That's the way it should be. That's how God created this earth, and it's beautiful.
I will say, I kind of like Jared McCain though. I think he's.
I love him. I love Jared McCain, dude. I love him.
Cool.
I'm a huge fan of Jared McCain.
Me too.
I think he's awesome. He's a funny guy. He's got a personality.
Hilarious.
Yeah, he's got a good personality.
I am a fan of Jared McCain.
Yeah, the TikToks are good. He goes out there. He has fun. He does them with his teammates. Yeah, I'm a big fan. I am a big fan of Jared
Everyone
McCain.
Seems to like him.
Yeah, that's why I'm sad that Duke's out of the tournament a little bit. But I mean, they could have lost to anybody else. And
by the way, here's what I'll say. Kim Mulkey drives me crazy. Angel Reese drives me crazy. Flau'jae Johnson, I really like.
Jay Johnson?
No, Flau'jae.
Flau'jae Johnson. Oh, the rapper?
I get this difference. Angel Reese strikes me as arrogant. I don't like Angel Reese.
Yeah, she does. She does to me too.
Flau'jae is authentic. I like her.
I feel like
can't even tell you the difference, but there is one.
Yeah.
It could just be me. I don't know. But I do not like Angel Reese. She annoys me. But yet, Flau'jae, who isn't even that different, I do not find annoying at all. Like, I actually am a fan of her.
Yeah.
I think it's not say the difference, but there is
just
one.
Player preference. I love Caitlin Clark.
Oh yeah.
I love watching Caitlin Clark. And I've always liked Paige Buckners. She's such a bucket, dude.
Yeah, Backers is good.
She's an absolute bucket. I'm excited.
I know Angel Reese from Maryland. Her brother Julian Reese was at Maryland.
Yeah. I just can't wait to watch the clips that come up because I got class tonight.
She left Maryland.
I can't watch the game because I got class tonight, but I can't wait to see all the clips on social media. Everybody trying to push the Angel Reese versus Caitlin Clark narrative, even though it's like they don't hate each other at all.
It's still them going against each other. It's just not a rival.
Oh, yeah.
It's friendly.
Huh?
It's just a friendly rivalry.
Oh, yeah. No, it's just a friendly rivalry. Yeah. But yeah, going back to NFL talk. This part of the year sucks.
It's draft month.
Yeah, it just sucks until the draft. Like you can only, dude, I'm just at the point where it's like I can only talk about the draft so many times and I can only do so many mock drafts,
Yeah, see, but you, at least to me, are way more like, yes, I am Raven centric, but I follow the league, I think, more than you do.
You do, yeah.
So
I follow the league, but I mainly am just Bears.
Right. So I'm following every team, every storyline. So I'm loving it. This is a great time of the year because I'm interested in all these players and what's going on with them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, in terms of and I will say that usually right around now is when I start to zero in on a player that I want for the Ravens. And this year, and we're not, I can't say officially yet, but I'm starting to zero in on Tyler Guyton as my guy this year.
Not bad. Not bad.
I'm starting to zero in as him being the
Build
one
up the
that
trenches.
Yeah. Well, absolutely. I want an offensive tackle. 1,000% there. I've been saying that since we lost the Chiefs. I want an offensive tackle in round 1. I also would not be against trading back. Now,
how many strikeouts does he have right now? I have his over on strikeouts. Sorry, I had to check.
Yeah.
Dude, that's what I fucking love about Cubs games being back, dude. Just sitting down, placing a little lay, and then you just chill. It's so nice, man. Like, Josh, I'm telling you, dude, try and watch as many O's games as you can this year.
Oh,
and
I
just
am.
chill out and just watch them. It's perfect background noise. It is
That is very true.
perfect background noise.
Which does kind of say a little bit about the sport that, like, it's not about necessarily, it's good to have on in the background. It's the only sport that, like, you can have on without not really paying attention to and be able to.
Yeah, no, the commentators make it like a podcast almost.
Yes.
That's what it sounds like.
And they're very good at it. I love Kevin Brown and Jim Palmer, Brett Hollander. Very, very good.
And you just hear them go, oh, and then you look up at the TV and it's a home run.
Well, that's during the national anthem. But
yeah.
No.
I didn't mean the O's thing. Like, you hear their voice raise. I know the O thing, though. Yeah. Oh, Maga's at 6. Oh, I had him 5+. Nice. All right, we're chilling.
I've recently learned that people don't like that Baltimore does that.
I think it's cool.
I didn't even know that was a thing, that, like, people cared. Like, do people actually care? The same thing as, like, in the home of the Chiefs. Like, does anyone actually think that's like, oh, it's disrespect? Who gives a shit? It's exciting.
I think the best one is the Dallas Stars when they do it.
I don't watch hockey, but I'm sure that's good too.
It's good. I forget. I think. Hang on. Why am I forgetting the words? When do they yell it?
No, it's, I know what it is.
Yeah.
Those stars.
Who's broad stripes and bright, and then they scream stars.
Oh, it's that one? I thought it was later.
Yeah. And then they scream the other time they say Star Spangled Banner. They yelled Star too.
It's always also a great way to gauge how many away fans are at a game is when they play the national anthem and you hear how loud the O is. The best sample was London. When the Ravens played in London last year, that was loud. I remember hearing that.
Oh, they do it at there too. They do it at like Ravens.
Yes. Baltimore does it everywhere. I did it at the draft last year, and everyone was like, "What?" I was the only person who did it, and then right after, everyone yelled Chiefs at the home of the Chiefs. So I got my moment, and then they get theirs. But
like yours is like the actual lyric. Like they just take Home of the Brave and make it Home of the Chiefs. Like any team could do that. Yeah. Any team could do it, except for like who has like a long name.
Cavaliers.
Home of the Cavaliers.
But home of the Cavs. Home of the Cavs.
Yeah.
That would still
home
work.
The Cavs would work. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like home of the Bears.
Bengals.
Home of the Bengals.
Yeah, that would not work.
That would sound like a bunch of little kids yelling it, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
It's all right. They don't have real fans anyway.
Dude, I've been saying to myself, like, the past, 3 months, you know that one song that's been all over TikTok, and it's like, and when I'm back in Chicago. Yes. The Cubs or the Bears, one of the two, they need to start playing that, in between, a TV timeout or, a quarter. Make it, a tradition every single game.
Oh, yeah. I like
That's the perfect song.
While we're on the topic of, tradition and stuff, the Ravens have had the Seven Nation Army chant.
Yeah.
As the primary Ravens chant. Touchdown, everything. And
that's what you do when you score a touchdown?
Yep. That's been it forever. Ever since, it was us and the Miami Heat. It was our thing. And then it's slowly become everybody's thing.
Mm-hmm.
But originally it was us and it was the Miami Heat, Seven Nation Army.
Yeah.
And we still use it, and it's our primary chant.
Mm.
I think I still like it because it's tradition. I mean, we've been doing it for. I mean, at this point, it's probably been about 15 years we've been doing it for.
Yeah.
But everyone uses Seven Nation Army now.
Yeah. Like the Bears, I mean, every touchdown.
Do we need? Is it time now? The Baltimore our fight song is iconic, but no one knows it. The whole thing with our fight song. Do you know the story of the Baltimore Colts marching band?
No.
So when the Colts moved to Indy in '83,
Storming.
you know how the Colts moved. Like they snuck
Yeah,
out of
yeah,
town, middle of the night, didn't tell anybody. You know that story.
Yeah.
Right. So when that happened, the band equipment, the Colts marching band equipment, was at the dry cleaners.
Mm-hmm.
So the Baltimore Colts marching band, all of their stuff stayed.
Okay.
So in between 83 to 96, when Baltimore did not have an NFL team, the band still went around, still performed. They performed at like the Thanksgiving Day parade. It's the Baltimore Colts marching band. Like that was a thing. Even without a team, they were the Baltimore Colts marching band. And then when the Ravens came here, they became the Baltimore Marching Ravens. And when the Colts were here, everyone used to sing the Colts fight song. Everybody. The same way as like Bear Down, Chicago Bears, Fly Eagles Fly, like all of that. The Colts fight song was the same thing. So the Ravens like reworded a couple things to make it about a Raven, not a Colt, like fly on to victory instead of march on to victory, like stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll never change it because it's iconic. But today's fans don't like have it the way that we did. The way that like my grandfather did. Like apparently everybody in the stadium used to sing that song. That is not the case. We go during the chorus and then there's like fight, fight, fight. Like we have that, but like the actual words, like people don't sing it. And
I
so
mean,
we need
do they put the lyrics on the big board or no?
Yeah, they do. But it's almost like background music. Like it's not.
I don't know. After every score, no matter what, bear down. Everybody's standing up, yelling it. That's
Seven Nation Army for us.
Yeah.
But
Bear
that's what I'm
down,
saying. Like we need something.
Bears.
We need something new. I don't know what, but like it's not like when you think of Seven Nation Army, you're not going to think of the Baltimore Ravens unless you're a Ravens fan.
Yeah.
So we need something new. I don't know what.
I don't know. I feel like, dude, I just feel like looking in at my team's organization. I don't know if you feel the same way, but it's like I could start so many traditions so easily. Like I feel like just looking in at the Bears organization right now, I feel like there's so much. It's just small things that I could add.
Well, the Ravens, that is something that the Ravens are known as like one of the best teams in the NFL. We've started the Omar whistle in recent years. We have Enter Sandman's become a thing. Like that's a real thing now.
Oh yeah, because Virginia Tech, I mean, you're right next to it.
Yeah, that's like, well, you know what, Renegade, the Steelers.
Yeah.
Well, we have Sandman. We've been doing that since like 2019, where they have like the big Maryland flags and they fly them around. That, especially during night games when they turn out the lights in the stadium, that's electric every time. Say it again.
Do you hear that or no? No, it's just fucking thundering like crazy outside right now. That was it. But yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, dude, I feel like there's so much, and it would just be like little things. Like, I don't know why the Bears don't fucking do like an orange out for when we wear the orange jerseys. Like, that's just a small thing.
Yeah, we have blackout. We have blackout whenever we wear the All Blacks.
Yeah, I just wish that the team would like post online saying, hey, everyone wear orange to the game. Yeah. And it'll be that it's that simple. Like just post it on all the socials the whole week.
Right.
Or stripe the stadium and have it be like one section blue, one section orange. It's the little things like that that would just make the game day experience so much more fun.
Yeah. And that is something that the Ravens are known as because our stadium, I saw your lights flicker.
Yeah, no,
that one I heard.
Well, if I'm gone, Dude,
Damn.
this is fucked. My Wi-Fi might actually go out. How are
That's
the
crazy.
Cubs still playing? Like, I'm like a couple hours south of the city, but they're still playing right now. I'm actually really surprised. I thought that the game would get called by now. And the White Sox are too. Oh boy. Yeah, because I know that Ian's on campus right now. The fire alarm is going off in the next building. It's just like a regular storm. Oh, dude, I saw the coolest car on my way driving down. It was a storm chaser mobile.
Mhm.
I saw one of them. It was like a Jeep, and it had like wiring all on the outside of it, and it had like one of the storm radar detectors on top, and it said storm chaser all over the car. It was pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie. It was
That
pretty
is
cool.
cool.
Yeah. But no, overall this weekend was pretty good. You know where I went to for the first time ever?
Well,
I went to the sports book
uh-oh.
for the Illinois game. And all it is, Josh, so you walk in, right? You know, obviously casino, but you make your way over there. It's a huge bar in the back, and then you move up, and it's just all recliners facing the Jumbotron. And
That's
there
crazy.
is every sport in the world on. Obviously, the main screen was the Illinois game. But right next to it on each side, they had 4 or 5 different MLB games on each side. And they had TVs all around. On the top of the screen, they had a ticker going across saying all the scores and everything.
Yeah.
It's awesome. It is so cool. Like you could, like Josh, you could sit there all day and you would have a field day. If you were sitting there for an NFL Sunday, you would just be in heaven. And
Red Sox.
they had great food too. Great pizza. They had good wings. They had a good beef that I had. We tried a little bit of everything. It was good. It was a good time. But yeah, no, I'm just nervous about this fucking Cubs game right now, dude. I'm back into that mode where it's just like, you know, they're back, but they had a horrible start to the year. Horrible start in against the Rangers. They won yesterday finally. But I don't know. I just want to see the Cubs make the playoffs so bad this year. It would make my life so much better. I'd be so happy, and it would be a great way to bring it into Bear season. Do you know how early the NFL is starting this year, too?
What do you mean?
Week 1 is September 5th.
So it's a week earlier.
Yeah, it's a week earlier.
Where'd you see that?
I don't know how accurate it is because me and my mom were looking for parents' weekend at school next year to get a hotel room for them to come down, and I'm like,
The schedule doesn't come out until mid-May.
Yeah, because it said the parents' weekend here was September 12th through the 13th. And I'm like, oh, that's going to be NFL Week 1 weekend. That won't work. But apparently on Wikipedia, it said September 5th.
Are you sure that that's the league one? Not because that's the league-wide bye week right now. Usually.
Well, but hold on. What's the date of the Super Bowl? That's how you can map it out from there.
It's that thing. I don't think it's been. Let's see.
February 9th, 2025. Okay, hold on.
Is that
that's
the second week of February?
Yep. Let me pull up a calendar real quick.
It's the second week of February.
Yep. So 2025. Ready? Hold on. Hold on real quick. We're gonna work our way back. Okay.
Burns.
Here we go.
Second week of February.
Yeah, I know. But we're gonna work our week back. Hold on. Bye week.
You're in 2025.
Yeah, I know. I am. We're working our way back. That's the Super Bowl. There's the bye week, and then this is the 26th. Is
Conference
championship, divisional,
wild card, 18, 17. I think it's 18, the same week.
Hold on. 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh.
The 5th is Thursday, Burns. Wait. Burns.
Huh.
First of all, I think you counted wrong.
Dude,
but the Super Bowl is
boring.
The Super Bowl is always the second week in February.
Yeah, I know. It used to be the first, but then now it's not my birthday anymore.
So it's still the second week of February, meaning it's the same schedule.
Well, yeah, I know. I was just looking at the 8th, and that just feels early. Like the first game on September 5th, that feels really early into the year.
Yeah, it does. But it's
that just feels really early. Like it's usually
it's probably like the leap year this year.
Because it's usually 9/11 is the first weekend. It's 9/11 weekend.
Yeah.
It usually is.
It's probably the leap year.
Yeah, I don't know.
Mm.
But yeah. Anything else that you're dying to get into today, Joshua?
No. We can do a mock draft on Wednesday.
Okay. Yeah, no, that will actually work pretty well. Yeah.
All right.
And there are fire trucks going everywhere right now.
Damn.
I think a power might have went out somewhere down here.
Mm.
I'm gonna check the weather real quick before I lose my house or something. Oh, it's supposed to rain for the next until 6 a.m. That's just awesome. It's supposed to rain until 6 a.m. There he is.
Why am I on camera now?
Hi, Jack. No,
Hello.
we're saying you got anything to add to the people of today, Jack?
No, I'm still pissed off. I had to give Berman $20.
Oh, that was awesome. That was a perfect way to end the Friday show.
Yeah, it was.
I might have the worst bracket in America right now.
Yeah.
I mean,
Dude,
I never have admitted to, but I know 0% about men's college basketball. So I just guessed. I just did numbers. I'm like, oh, I feel like a 4 seed will win here. And I had Arizona like over Kansas in the national championship.
Mm-hmm.
I think my entire Final Four just hasn't made it. I had Purdue like
Well,
losing
same
in
with
the second
Burns.
round.
Burns bracket's been amazing the entire time, and then all of his Final Four got eliminated. If UConn beats Bama, not even wins the national championship, if UConn beats Bama, my bracket will be better than his.
Oh my God.
We're gonna
Dude,
lose Burns midstream.
But we're
Dude,
about to
this
end
is
anyway.
wild, dude. Yeah, there's just like a crazy storm right now.
I remember, when I was in college, I did like athletic staff, like game staff, like helping with the games. And the first like volleyball game was before classes started, and I didn't know anything about this campus. I didn't know anybody there. First game, there was literally first off, tornadoes touching down in the Philadelphia area, like let alone like the city part of like the suburb.
I cannot. There's never been.
Ian
a tornado
just sent me a
here.
video, and it's like pouring. He's watching us out right now.
Anyways,
Go inside.
so there were three.
Why is your laptop soaking wet?
Go inside.
There were 3 tornadoes in a 15-minute period, and I had to go work this volleyball game and drive through them. And I got there, everything was like on tornado lockdown. And I came back. It was literally like it was an apocalypse on my way home. I drove past a main street on my road that's fairly busy, and there were 7 abandoned cars in the street. People just left them there. I'd never seen anything like it before since in my life, and I think that's what Burns about to witness.
Yeah,
I've never seen a tornado in person.
That's what oh my gosh, no, I've been under tornado warning so many times, every single summer, every single spring, every single fall. I've never
seen a tornado in my life.
But yeah, I'm gonna go and make sure that I'm safe and okay. So I'll see you guys on Wednesday, okay?
Yeah. All right.
Okay. Yep.
See you guys.
Good show.
Yeah.
Yep. Thank you guys all for joining. See everyone.